So, Mama, you got what, 18 brothers and sisters, and two died. And that's by the same parents, right? Okay. Now, out of all them brothers and sisters, you had at least a seven, but about 4 or 5 of them, did you? Most of them have more than that, didn't they? Earl have 15.
Have 5 left.
Right. You got 5 left. That's right. Now, on that side of the family, we're spread out from New York to California and everything in between. And then we got family, what? On my daddy's side of the family, I know in Las Vegas, right? We got a lot of family accumulated in West Virginia and in Kentucky. You hear me? But I guess the point I'm trying to make is it was a hard life when you was young, wasn't it, Mama? That ain't the point I'm trying to make, but this is the point I'm trying to make. Is I got a lot of family in all 3 of those places. And I've been looking at these flooded areas, I've been speaking on these things online, but I've been looking at these flooded areas. And every one of them, every single one of them, man, it's a fishbowl effect. It's utterly lacking, right, with surveying, and it's just neglect. Listen, at this point, we've had Google Maps that can zoom right into your damn front yard for years. You hear me? So they should be able to survey these landscapes, right? And if they see the fishbowl effect, build for it. Look, when you build a still building, you don't build a still to sustain just that amount of weight. No, you build that still so it holds 5-10 times whatever the mass load of it is, And that's how you got to do with these places that are flooding out. Because if not, you're just at a total loss. And that loss is more than numbers. It's lives. You hear me? Your life is unique. It's a fingerprint to all of existence. And it's an individuality and a uniqueness all your own. And it can't be replaced. Look, I can't replace my mother. I can't replace my father. I can't replace nobody, My daddy, he's gone, but know the good God and truth of it. You can't be replaced. So let me explain something to you. If that's a fact, and our leadership's the bigger and betterment of all we are of society, right? And they want to do more positive things for us, good as truth, they need to survey that land to begin with. And then they need to take this global eye that they have on everything, and they need to put it on the right things, which is the infrastructure of the world, not just the United States, but just the world. You guys need to pick apart where your countries, where your lands are deficient. You need to fill in them gaps with the positive, good God and truth of you. Like I said in other videos, you got to make pie. With your being. Now, here's the thing, right? Wherever those things aren't happening, it's a neglectful thing on that part of society. So definitely take it to your leadership. If you got a home left, you know what I'm saying? But for anybody else who might be on Google Maps, who might see these things or whatever, if they'll show them, at this point, look for these areas. Make a note to show your county, your county clerks, whoever these people are that say they're in charge of the bigger and betterment of these areas. Start with the mayor's office, wherever it is, because that's a real problem. Listen, no matter what we do as a society, right? We're okay, but if we wash it away, well, then we're at scratch. That's if we live through it. You can live through anything if you just cross back more positive than the negatives of it. Unless you go splat, you're good. That's the truth. You can always do the bigger and better of that negativity. And if you don't, that's the failure of you. That's the lacking of you, It's not a hard thing, right? And it's probably nothing that these people don't already know. But unless they're trying to change the landscape of all we are, right, by intent, they'll stop doing that. And that's a fact check. That's God, that's truth, that's reality check. Yeah, I love you, Mama.